but it's quite incredible. So good morning, everyone. As you know, our gracefully moving classes are at 7:45 in the morning. And we are mid-November, and the dark is still a bit present, and the cold has started to settle. And one of our participants, Kate, here online, just me, she doesn't have heat in her house. So that gives me a good excuse to go and put a couple of tracks of fitness music, something I found on Spotify. Ladies, you let me know that if it works or not. It should be working, okay? And let's start like this just to see where that brings us. So be aware of your heartbeat. Be aware of your mood changing or your energy shifting as you dance. You may not like that kind of music at all. And dancing doesn't have to be, I might be very exuberant. You don't have to be. It could be gentle jiggle, a nice beat, but that's the thing. Feel the beat. Feel the beat, then you feel the melody, beat and melody, and then see how it's affecting you. So let us start. Okay, do you hear it? Super. Not too loud? It's good? Okay, brilliant. So just come into your place. We are still going to connect to the whole of that we are. And through sound, through vibration, just getting there. Close your eyes and travel in your inner landscape and feel the beat of the music. And just move, don't stay on the spot. Take on your whole room, create space around you. Your little jump from on the spot and move your arms. Kick the legs. Up the arm. And change your direction. And down, down, and up, whoop, down, up. Get the head going, get the neck, relax the shoulders, relax the toes. Yo. It down. side, side. Exactly. And you can hop it yourself. It is still going fast. And run on the spot. And turn. Hips, joint, turn, side, 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 side. Is that it? That is it for us. Coming to stand. Forget the beat at the moment that's building up in your ears and listen to your internals. Okay. So is it? Let's turn this one off. Brilliant. And come back to you. Okay. Hopefully you have eaten up and you hear the heartbeat. The cellular fluid has been awakened here with the bumping and the jumping and the okay, so listen to the sensation really deep into the core. They're very subtle, okay? And when we move them the way we did, we give them a chance to grow a little bit louder. And it's not something you may hear, obviously, with your ears. You might find like a pop, something releasing, like a bubble of air. And that could be your cellular fluid. Can be a twitch anywhere, anywhere in the body. Coming. Oh, very good. Okay. Then so you sit on the mat. And my invitation was to notice how your energy had shifted and did it bring your mood with you? And what kind of mood are you in now? So I've just tried something and it's keep quiet after we work out. I just kept, I'm training at the moment to be a somatic coach. And I just tried something that is fundamental and I had never articulated. And it's all to do about emotion. And there's theory of thinking that says the emotion is perceived by the brain, translated by the brain in whatever emotion, but the emotion starts in the body. In all those neuroceptor, interoceptor, proprioceptor, exteroceptor, the neurons and all the communication from the synapses to the brain brings all of those signals, be electrical signals, chemical signals, and many more. And it is the brain, which is basically our central nervous system, that picks on and decide and create the emotion. And once more, I really love that because as you understand, it brings us back to the power of our body. So the idea of, oh, I felt very sad yesterday, and I know why. It's something to do with my brothers in my brother's life. And um, although this time, it was the emotions or the grief of what's happening for him, I felt it. It's how I received the news and what I felt in my body that brought up. And that's really interesting because my throat was super tight and I felt my heart very heavy the whole day. So, something to keep in mind in the connection with the body is your body is what's going to take all the sensation and always bring them back to the brain. And the brain transform them into emotion and many other things. All right, enough, enough, enough. I'm going to breathe in, open up, and just come towards the heaven and call all of the messengers of the divine light, of the realms of the illuminated truth. And I just gather as much energy, as much goodness, as much light as I can in my arm. I create a container that looks very much like a chalice if you think of it, where my arms and your arms are extended above your head, ready to collect as the bowl, as the container that it is. And once you have your fill, just closing your hands together above your head. It's like sealing a chalice, like putting a lid, and then bringing everything down, 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 down to you. Passing in front of each of the wisdom center of the energetic vortices, going down, down, down to the floor. Bend your knees, hands touch to the floor. Imagine that you have magnets or quite magnetic under your hands, and you're pulling now the energy of the earth, of the mother, spinal rolling as you're doing that, and bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Working with the energy of both the sky and the earth below. Keep going with it. Dropping one light, one form of energy, and calling on the next one. We are actually bringing the earth down to the heaven, to the sky, and making yourself the link, half divine, half human, fully divine, fully human, as you wish, all the way down, and bring it back up. Beautiful. Opening your legs quite a bit wider than you would like it to be. Have a stable pose. And we're going to release the arms. We're going to do a little breath practice, which I really am fond of, is we draw the breath from the feet and from the pelvic floor, and we rise it towards our heart. And it might not be there the first time, it may time. So we draw the energy of the mothers through the feet and our womb. So imagine as you breathe in through the nose, obviously, but your intention is to breathe in through the feet, through the womb, and bringing that energy higher up into the body. And on the exhale, simply releasing. So again, we're going to have 8 breaths this way, is to allow the breath to rise as high as it can into your body. So we're going to exhale all together so we can start our inhale together for the first breath. So activating your pelvic floor as you draw the breath in, allow the pelvic floor to travel inward to this morning. And exhale, releasing. Make sure your jaws are soft, your knees are soft, and your body is willing and ready to receive the breath. One more. And gently releasing that breath, taking our arms above our head now. And we're going to do the same work. We're going to be breathing through the palms of the hands. Actually, this might be too much. Just take it into the cactus arm and then turn your palms. So your palms are up, fingers pointing to the side. And we're going to breathe the energy of above through the hands, through the crown, and bringing it down, down to meet with the mother energy in the body. All breaths happen in and out through the nose, and then it's all about visualization, intention, and sensation. So for this breath, allow me to explain that you breathe in and only exhale. That's where you actually draw energetically the breath to you. It might be easier, so you can try both. You either inhale and pull the energy and release, or you inhale and only exhale. You draw the energy to you and see what works best for you. 'If your arms want to partake, allow them to partake into the breath. 2 more. Last one. At the end of this exhale, just reverse to your natural breath. Come back with feet together and realign very deeply into your center, into your container, but also in your greater container. Okay? Feeling yourself really as the blessing that the human experience is giving us to know both states, to be light and matter, and to mind the matter, to shine the light. Breathing in and down. Inhale up and down. If you hear my breath, I'm doing the whole thing, exhaling through the mouth. You don't have to, you choose. Just keep going in and out. A couple more times. We're going to go back to our arms after. Rounding up the spine, flexion of the spine, extension of the spine. Keep at it. Feel really your feet on the ground and how pressing the ground and they bring you back all the way up. Falling onto your feet, activating them. Keep with the movement. Repetition is good. Refine that movement. Refine it so you find yourself at the place you want to be. with the movement, with the breath. Couple more. Down for the last one. Coming back really slow for the last one. Making sure we're not skipping any vertebrae. One at a time. Slow, slow, slow. Taking your time. You can even pause and feel before traveling again. Beautiful. Excellent. Taking the hands, shaking, flicking them. Okay. And we're going to go back to swinging them to the side. Swing and swing and swing. We're working the shoulders here. And look, follow your hands with your eyes so your head and neck are getting warmed up and partake in the movement. Soften the knees so you allow actually the swing of the arms to be felt into the legs, into the ground. Come as one today. Don't separate. We're going to start circling above and we change side. So left, circle, left, swing right, circle, right, left, circle, left, right, circle, right. Release the jaws when you do that work. And again, your eyes are observing, they're coming with you, your head is coming with you. Brilliant. Okay, staying on the same side. Left, 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 creating draft and wind and chill around you. Maybe it's not a good idea for Kate. Going to the right, repeating this. And release. Swing to the side. Helicopter arms. Tap. Tap the kidneys very gently. Kidneys, kidneys. If you want to tap something else, if you're guided, go for it. You don't have to think what it is and why. Just approach it. That's it. And release by slowing down the movement. Good. Again, staying with that big, nice wide stance and coming back up into your presence. Going back to sit into the back body, into your heel, but without disengaging your toes. Okay, let's keep at it. We're going to have hands interlacing, palms facing you, and then reaching above. Okay, letting go of the interlacing. We're going to reach with the right and come back, and reach, and come back, and reach, come back, reach, come back, reach. I'm really crazy. I have a really long lengthening here, okay? And come back. Opposite side. Go for it and reach. And reach. So be careful when you reach. If you reach too much forward, you're losing a lot of the lengthening. So make sure your alignment is rather to the side, slightly to the front because of the anatomy of the shoulder, but you're not too much here. Unless going so high is not possible and you have a mobility issue with the shoulders this morning, and then in that case, you go wherever you can, okay? But the idea here is to actually create also the opening to the side body and release. Okay, shoulder forward, shoulder back, forward, back. Bend your knees. We're going to build up the strength in the legs while we are releasing a bit more the shoulder. Beautiful. Okay, taking your hands on your thigh, coming really to be sitting, remembering your pelvic floor, activating the pelvic floor, okay, and releasing it. Do it with your breath. You know, this is not the focus, but it's nice in that posture to stimulate the pelvic floor, okay? Okay, so what did I want to do? I can't remember anymore. Going up with your shoulders to your ears and relax. So inhale, everything comes in, pelvic floor, shoulder, relax. Relax. So you see it's not gentle and it's fast. Drop. Feel the vibration that it creates in the body. Good. And coming. Okay. Let's work with those fingers. Okay, one at a time. Thumbs. Circling the thumb and then on the opposite side. Noticing the ability of one versus the other. Okay? And then taking your fingers, doing the same. As you do so, feel where it's going. Okay? What is activating? What pathways? You know. And then this one is very hard to, but you can try it. And then the little ring, the ring finger. Ooh. So I'm holding the other one to make it a bit more possible. And here again, feel what is it saying to you. And the little finger. Opposite side. Okay, coming. 1, 2. Really see how that lengthening, that reach, reach, reach. 3, reach. 4, reach. 5, reach. Open, open, and relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 5, 5, 5. Feel the power going through the forearms, through the arms. We are not only moving fingers, we are awakening a whole network of ligaments, tendons, muscles. The blood is flowing stronger, believe me, because we are stimulating that part. Good. And when you're doing it really with a lot of activation, you might feel a bit of a burn. And if you touch your forearms, you might find that it's denser, more contracted. Release. And same with the bicep. I didn't feel my bicep. Okay, other side. Circle. And circle back. That's disco thumb. And then you can do your finger, index finger, middle fingers. And notice how you arrange your hands to make the movement possible. You don't have to think it. It goes so fast. You know, by the moment you see it, it's done already. So bring your awareness with yourself. Be here now. Okay, we're going to go back to the little ring, middle, index, and thumb. Good. Counting 1, lengthen. 2, lengthen. 3, fully lengthen. 4, feel the pull into the hand. 5, or create a beautiful space. Feel how you have a hollow in the middle of the palm there. Feel this anatomy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. Close. 5, Open really wide. 5, 5, 5, and feel and close. Beautiful. Okay, so that's a beautiful hand activation for a practice that we're going to go on to the floor, which is you're going to sit down, find your sit bone as we always do, okay? And that has you moving a bit of flesh. That's completely okay. You know when you're on sit bone, when you feel the heartbeat ultimately protruding. So that practice is now having us, our fingers pointing towards our feet. For some of us, it's hard this way. If it's the case, just point the fingers toward the wall behind you. Okay? So that's where we're going to be going. That will be our neutral. Put your elbows together. So don't do this. Okay? See how my elbows are widening, pointing out. I'm losing all my strength and energy. Okay? You do this. So you keep and you come back. And you come back. So this is a core work and an arm and work as well. So we're going to start nice and high on our sit bone. We inhale and we look in front of us, and that's the focal point. So the drishti, it's going to be there the whole time. Inhale. On the exhale, you begin to go down. Press the feet, press the toes into the floor, and bend the elbows, bend the elbows. Allow yourself to go down. Your arms have you. Keep your focal point, even you're going down. Feel the core activating. When it's too much, when it's enough, push back. Okay? So inhale, exhale down. Once you're at your most, inhale, exhale, push back. Okay? So 2 breaths. Inhale, ready yourself. Exhale, calm down. Inhale, hold. Exhale, push back. Okay? With the hands on the mat and activating those arms. Keep your elbows nice and tidy. Press and come back. Couple more. So again, where you're going on the floor, there's so many variables, starting with your shoulder mobility, the strength in your arm, but also the activation of your core. Okay, so don't push. Just find your threshold today. And then you just walk around it. You push it a teeny little bit just to activate a bit more. And then you come back. Okay. The next movement, and it's not for everyone, but I'm going to do it, is the reverse table. Okay. So my hands are grounded onto the floor. My feet will ground. If the reverse table is not accessible for you, just keep going with the same work, okay? Or lift up a bit and come down. No? See if that's possible. Otherwise, you come up, and you come down. Pressing the tip of the fingers into your hand, into the floor, sorry. We don't want to load the wrist here. Activate the fingers, tip of the fingers, pressing hard the mat. Okay. Just the last one. I just got an idea. Beautiful. And releasing. Cross your fingers, take your wrist, and very gentle, rolling one wrist and then the other. That was all your body weight onto those wrists. So be gentle with them. Okay. We're going to go into a low plank. I think we went into one not so long ago. We're building arm strands today without dumbbells for a change. And then, so here you can stay with your knees on the floor. If you're leaving your knees on the floor, try to walk away your knee a little bit. Mind out your lower spine. You don't want to dip it. Okay, keep a spine neutral. And then come and put your body or your face towards your thumb. Okay, and then press the hands, the forearms into the mat. Activate the front body. Okay. If you're on your knees, you could pick up your toes. That might be okay. You could try to curl up the toes and go into the low plank. So that's 3 variations for the same practice. Let's go back down to the knees, picking up the feet. Keep pressing the forearms into the mat. Brilliant. And then drop the feet, drop your pubic bone, drop your belly. Nice. Press your hands into the floor, coming into a bit of an upward dog here. Oh, no, high cobra, sorry. About the same. And then coming up into the downward dog. Okay. We're going to play here. Extend, walk away your hands from where they were. So if you were here, just step one hand further up. And then you're going to travel up. Then push into your hands and push yourself back. And keep at it. If that's really accessible and you want to make it a little bit more challenging, go up dog, downward dog. Up dog and downward. Okay, or high plank, push back. High plank. Press the fingers into the mat. Have a few more. And then gently drop your knees on the floor. And mind once more, mind your wrist. So taking your wrist and interlacing your fingers, palms out again. Okay, little wrist curls, okay? So wrist curls, have your forearms parallel to the floor and curl up the hands. Yep. And that's going to help you to release all the pressure and tension that got built up into the last practice. Okay, let's flick those fingers. So I've started with my fingers facing one another. And my forearms is about at my elbow level. Flick, 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 flick. And rise, rise, rise. I'm bending my elbows. And down. And I rise one. Keep flicking. And my arms are going to go up. Keep flicking both. So we're playing here with neural plasticity, okay? We're not coordination, and we're creating neural pathways, new neural pathways. Obviously, plasticity asks for a lot of vitality and flexibility, but obviously our neural pathways and plasticity is higher as we are young, but let's not lose it. No point to lose it. Okay, turn, flick the fingers down to the floor. Rise, 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 rise. You might be really tired with the flick. We're going to circle. Forget the flick, keep at it. Even though it might be difficult, you might have slowed it down. It's okay, circle back up. And down. Back of the hands facing one another. And then we're going to release and feel, and feel, and feel. How far does it travel? What is it saying to you? Right, left, gently rubbing them. Okay. That was a very gentle class. Okay, that sorry. Just shake it, shake it, shake it. I just realized it was 7:30. Okay. We're going to do one repeat. I would not like to leave it like that. We're going to walk once more with on the floor in baby press-ups. Okay, so once more, hands, arm, shoulder, upper body with the car. So you're going to come onto your knees, hands well in front of you. No, actually, because I don't know where you're at with your press up. So you could just line up wrist, elbow, shoulder, and then just come down and pick it up. Okay? If even the ground feels really too low for you, you can align a block and go and touch the block and come back. The idea for you is to go and press the ground to come back, okay? So when we go down, we feel all the activation, slow, 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 and then push, push, push. Okay, build up that upper body strength. Vital, vital for all of us, for our everyday life, not only on the mat. Okay, keep at it. The tip of my fingers are really wide because I'm really engaging them. I'm engaging my fingers. So I'm supporting my wrist. Elbows point backwards, not to the side. Be aware of that. Okay. If that's very comfortable for you, okay, just step forward a little bit and then do the same work. So that gives you two variations, and we're going to leave it at that today. There's so many more to progress, but I think those two might be a good start. If just in case you're here with me live or watching the replay and it's not enough, the next one will be pick up the knees, put the knees together, lift your feet, and then come down and push back up. And down and push back up. Okay? Down and push back. Right. Okay, feel the warmth once more in the body. Feel the pulse. And go and connect yourself. Go and settle down in whatever you're going to do to find your connection with your higher self and get the guidance for you today. And it could be by writing it on the journal. I'm closing the recording.